go, folks. Yeah, I'm back at it. X Factor quarterback. Now, we're still talking about this guy, Deshaun Watson. He's thrown about 55 picks in his career against us. Come on, D coordinator. We know this guy. He hasn't done much lately. Although we had a big week last week. A couple weeks ago, 4 touchdowns. We got 8 players ready to negotiate some big old deals. There's Luke Timmons. That's okay. He's saying the contract length is good. The chance is bad, isn't it? Give him 100K. Give him a 70. Give him a $50,000 signing bonus for the boy. Yeah, 50G contract. I don't know what to do. Don't want to $100K on contract. That's Mortal Kombat. Josh Blanton getting a big old upgrade. He may be starting for years. He's starting for old Quentin Nelson. He needs some pass protection. Big time. He got a +1 pass block. He got a +1 awareness. He got a +1 pass block finesse. And he got a big old pass block power. Yeah! Big Josh Blanton, 334 pounder out of Nevada. Are you? I signed this guy to a huge deal. He was one of those guys that was like a 60, 63 to start. But or 62 or something, but he had a hidden trait. Like, just one of those guys. After like 2 years, yeah. And then I signed him to like a 7-year deal, knowing that by the end of his career he'll be about a 80, probably. Yeah. Maybe Johnny Sloan. Sign this man to a nice contract. He needs a run stopper big time. I've just been building that pass coverage forever. Yeah, I like Johnny. Ain't bad, dude. Ain't bad at all. He's only 25. Yeah, I turned him into one, man. He was a work in progress. Yeah, definitely. Ah, the big man. +1 speed for McNeil. You gotta be kidding me. 94 speed, 94 excel. Yeah, I knew this guy was the guy when I seen him. He was like the lowest overall when I drafted him, but he had everything that was just... And he just keeps getting faster somehow. I don't get it. I think it's because his size. I don't know, it's weird. I like that weird size 6 foot 192. It's just an odd size. You're just like, You see that. It'll be 10 in a row. We're gonna lose him. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, listen to it. I wasn't like paying attention. I was just looking at his shit so much that I was like, wait, did I actually do it yet? 6'4", Boston College. You know Boston College is sending out Army too. Look at this guy just Justin Caldwell out of Alabama was going to be a stud. Earl Daniels out of Ole Miss. Chauncey Rich out of South Carolina. Again. Like they already sauced them up at the Thursday prime timers, huh? Okay. Let's see. What color is the rest of them? Thirsty. Bring the Sidnos. Where's my gift? Monster.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Donovan and Charles Davis.
Coach, from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Yeah, there's going to be all fans everywhere. What if they have cardboard cutouts on the game? No, I mean on Madden. Oh. Ah.
Three quarters of the NFL season are complete.
No wind whatsoever.
We're underway in week 14. Fielded about a yard deep.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at the rookie. Jimmy Dean chasing him down from behind after that.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out is their quarterback,
nice
the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural Deshaun Watson.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Watson.
Wow.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An early...
Well. I try out Lincoln Keith as that 6th receiver just for fun.
Statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running
Dude,
back.
this guy's having a season to remember.
Stopped cold behind the line of
For all the
scrimmage.
ages.
Calling
He might be coming up on that losing
direction
sacks.
there. Brings up 2nd down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
I mean, you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays, getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination, holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
Dude, something's going on with this game, bro. I'm telling you, they were doing weird shit last night with the ball.
Available there for him.
It's like they turned the juice to AI.
Down, Watson. Oh my goodness, this is incomplete.
Dude.
The Texans tried
I'm telling
it,
you,
but
bro. They did a hurry up to like
a
just a waist clock. Where it was the craziest thing ever.
Swing here early.
They did a hurry up
Stopped them.
to like a run off the clock. They like hit the, it was the weirdest thing ever.
Something, trying to assert a little dominance, and guess what? You turn it back on them and get the ball to your own offense.
5, 6, and 1.
I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just
awesome,
short
bro.
of the 1st after a gain of about 9.
Rarely do you see them go for it, though.
These are his numbers from last week's contest.
Never,
19 carries, 137 yards, and a score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Yeah, he's starting to do
It's a
these
short
things.
one here, complete to the tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5
That's a
team in
new
terms
little
of points
wrinkle
scored in
right
the
there
NFL. So
that I just saw. I never tried. I might try it
you
next
can't
time.
find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, last night I was hitting stiff on him after I was getting hit, and he was like
I think
busting
so,
off
because
the
then you turn into
tackle.
a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Like when it's a
13
one-on-one.
yards and a 1st down. Had a chance to maybe
I do
limit
like
them
a
to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of
look at the
downs.
long.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
Run a couple different plays.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific
I bring
athletes. A
DeLong
lot of
over
them
there.
maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, so.
On 2nd down now.
Hightower.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty
Gotta get him
decent
up the
game.
board. He's like 4 now. He was 3, I think, before that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
I should just make him like my goal line back.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
That would give him some TDs, you know. He might not get a lot of carries, but he'll score over like Zach Crockett.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring
You know,
first. An
that's all
ideal
he needs
drive
is
right there,
progress.
getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Touchdown.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator and what he told us?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack.
And he'll
They've
have
been in
chance
attack
for,
mode
you
for
know,
these ball
XP,
games and continue that
goals.
in this one.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
45th rushing touchdown of the season.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Here we go.
And last time this unit was
4-3
out
here.
here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term
this guy's not
complementary
catching the
football?
balls like he used to.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Kendall Antrim and DeAndre Hopkins, potent too, so man.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, it's Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this
Classic
before
Madden,
being taken down at the
7-yard
27.
pickup.
The reception good for
7 to 12 yarder.
It's 3rd down.
Bring
Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step.
Yeah.
You go to them early and often.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Dude, he didn't do any juice
51 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Try to cut it left on him on the juice.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice in meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
Odd that it worked. It was like such odd timing.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston
just dropped it right in the little pocket.
at the 48-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
He's got that out. He has the out in and out
get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he
so I hit him on that out, and he's just 10 yards away from him.
Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Yeah, I never utilize it. I always hit him on the flag.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Shit, that felt good. I hit Humphrey on a fucking play last night. That was amazing. Right at the goal line in the corner on the pylon, this catch was got hit right at the goal line.
And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
He's going to be the starter next year. Stays out of
Set
here.
now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I'm going to look at his career stats.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, there's the captain of the special teams. He's been in here for 8 years strong.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look
Bobby
at
in
what's
coverage
going
against
on
Antrim over there on the
I
left.
tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Maybe 9 games when he did. Three in a row with that one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, he just tried to jump off. He almost kind of jumped offside.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, there he is. Chasing the guy down 10 yards downfield. Like he said, hunting his prey.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Oh, there he is. I pressed the square tackle on that.
And that is not
And he
going
went
to get
low
it
on
done.
him.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
All right, let's get a good return here, Jim D. What are you doing?
This is taken around the 12.
Oh, that's the one. I got to get hard outside on that.
14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
It's so hard to control.
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
I kind of moved left or something weird.
See if he can
And we just
duplicate
keep
the
staying on
numbers
that
on your
line.
screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary
I never do
piece
the
in
L2.
last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and he hoped to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
On 2nd down, Galloway, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40.
I did the L2 right there.
Line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop the throw. Throw left side complete. That's done. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He's going to rifle one, and this is caught at the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
I didn't even know I came away with it till like
a big play
second after.
With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
I thought it was like bobbling, so I pressed triangle and he hurdled. I thought it was like bobbling or
He's having
something.
a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
This is when we kind of start putting Humphrey
And
more
it
in
is
those
now 21-0.
in his spot, get him some yards.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
No, dude.
By half.
Animation.
What you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. The Texans on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Watson.
Oh, we got him again.
And it's intercepted.
Copper, dude. This guy's coming on strong.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception.
Dude, he's got the juice.
Linebacker position.
Like he's got that he catches everything.
In a passing situation, is he spot
kind of reminds me of
is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
We're definitely going to get Austin Davis in the ball game.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, that looked like...
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right
on
the
97 agility.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Opening the slot again on the street and close.
And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic. Usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Dude, this kick coverage is
down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see.
Good special team. Put him in the box, too.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands, having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts team.
He always does that little flick onto himself.
Remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after try forthcoming.
We've had some big games against this team. Just like this.
He's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here we go.
This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Who did?
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
Joe Paul,
and sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
I'm not really talking about race.
Got some room at the 30. He is out of bounds right around the 34.
Trying to like twist
15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson.
That's the one you do. How come they don't give that a catch and a fumble, but they give those touchdowns? I don't get it.
The fans here don't seem too happy about
how
what
not
we've seen in this first half.
No, touchdowns
not at all. I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it.
No.
Leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
Oh, cover one there, brother.
Good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executing well, and you caused a loss yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Oh, my Iron Mike.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
There it comes.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 4th down, Matt Nagy willing to settle for 3. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll get
look
back
at this
3,
kicker.
but this remains
Did you send him there? You had to.
That's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Myers now converted on the field goal try.
Next week,
now he's on to kick it away.
Punter.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
I should have kept that. I'm so afraid to.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Got hit right
That's
there,
a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Either one, Bill.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Who the fuck is 24?
Territory.
Here we go.
A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. They go play action here on 1st down.
That's why I had to get rid of it as fast as possible.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
That was scary as hell.
They come up in an offset eye. A chance to
not
really
open.
cap off a
Pumper's not
big
open.
first half here as they
Look for
come up on
DeLong
1st
here.
and
He's in the
goal.
back of the end zone.
They'll set up a throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Okay.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 2-yard touchdown.
He fires it into the fucking guy's face in there in Houston. That guy's been heckling him the whole time. He's been saying San Jose State fucking sucks. Yeah,
Just a
that works.
methodical drive and something really to take into the
He
lockers
fired
here.
it right at that guy's face.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Can't even hear that one.
And the route is on here in this first half. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Tiger Woods plays.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
Harding Park in San
I think
Francisco.
a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you two in just a moment. First, we just want to give everybody a look ahead to what's in store for us this weekend as we enter the final month of this NFL season. In the early window, we'll have our eye on that game in Jacksonville. The Jaguars going to need to be on their A game as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw.
Dude, that
and he's
is
going to go
insane.
down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
To me, the defense was looking a little
They just
gassed
came
at
out
the end of
and
the first
absolutely
half, but they've come out of the
annihilated
locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
No, he's not in bounds. How the fuck?
So possession goes over here
That
on the
return,
punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over first and 10.
Dude, my special teams has been terrible.
Now a first down throw. Watson throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson now, operating from the gun. And the catch made by
way,
Hopkins.
caught that.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on first down.
Look at this guy.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On first down, Callaway, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know.
Dude, these guys are fucking blitzing the hell out of me right now.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh.
Throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
What a play by
A first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. We've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line, just, I don't know if you want to call it out physical, out tough, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit, make it more of a space game.
Dude, watch this play here.
To make a few plays out of the field, take away the physical element, gives you a chance.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Watson, man open, that's Kiki QT, complete.
Unbelievable, bro.
And he
I'm so
takes
close
us
to
up to
that
the
pick right
40-yard
there.
line before being corralled. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing on second down. Watson. Well, he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Who hit him? That's what it is.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. 2nd and long.
Oh
He's going to
my
be
God.
taken down. And that should be the final play
This is
of this
incredible.
3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Back to throw here.
Oh, what the fuck that was. That was just horrible. I can't even score in the second half.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to
Is
need to
that
hold
his game
these
is
guys
sometimes?
right around 20 or
Weird.
under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game,
Yeah,
didn't they? It
yeah,
looks like
good.
they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh.
And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
That's a
Just
good
going
one.
from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine
They did the same thing last night.
Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
Oh my God, dude, watch that. Watch that juke as soon as I caught it. That's the best thing I've ever seen.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Callaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd down now,
What a
Callaway.
play. He's a Jerry Tillery.
Up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Back to throw.
No. Should have pressed the wrong button. Unbelievable.
41, 20, 10,
On the hit McNeil.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Dude.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Serious right now?
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what... And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
That's 3 picks he's now thrown.
12-22.
And I know this the holiday season because here we are in December, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll run on first down. Callaway. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Oh, wow.
And
Jerry Tillery going for the strip ball.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Bro.
Now he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line.
This is insanity.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
This is unbelievable.
The Colts on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw here. That is caught at the 7. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. In for the score as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game, defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball
that's the hit.
Passes off.
Instead.
The Texans on third down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for 4.
Guaranteed. Same city wears every day. That's what I do too. I do the same thing. I just come out in all black.
We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
That's Gary Player's trademark.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Sure, he'll get pissed.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Open now, it's QT complete. 5 yards on the catch there.
Quarter a hole.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
$1 a hole.
To the air yet again. Watson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Yeah, we'll have some competition going there.
Expected to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Like an 82.
On third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Austin Davis coming to the ball, man.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Barnes. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
It's the first career touchdown.
Just keeps rolling, doesn't it?
So Patty Humphrey subbed in for McNeil on the play.
Isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's
they put Barnes in for the play before.
Confidence against their
36-yarder.
Because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete.
Oh my God.
2 seconds
Tried to like time
left on the
that.
clock.
It was late. I'll try to block
The
this.
Texans send the punter out as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
Yeah.
It's called being in the zone.
He didn't even say anything really about him. He just said,
So for
I mean, he did, but it's like they make it seem like he talked about like how unreal it is for 20 minutes.
And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they dropped their 7th game on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
27 on killer. Edwards averaging over 26 and a half a pound. Austin Jones with an upgrade. That's my ringtone. Yeah. Gave up a ton of sacks there. It was weird though. It said that I had 4 guys that gave up sacks and they all just had 1 apiece on the stat line. there was only like 4 registered sacks given up. Total, 1 apiece for 4 days. Alright, bro, I gotta get going. I gotta get ready. He's gonna be here like in 40 minutes. Yep, I already readied up, so you're good to go. That's tight. Alright, bro, I'll hit you up when I get back. We'll play tonight, for sure. Alright, bro, late. Ready, next week.